ladies and gentlemen, so the poll's officially closed now for today's Ultimate Duo. Wonder who won. Who could it be?
Karma 6.
75% to 25%. Proof and Cap is where we part ways in the Ultimate Duo tournament. You had a good
Sad
run.
to see them go. Sad to see them go.
It is. It brings a tear to my eye.
I like Proof and Cap. But
awesome
that'll set up our first semifinal matchup. It'll be Crim and Karma versus Rambo and Big T on the bottom side.
So
and then
Ray and Big T versus
Crim and Karma.
All right, who wins that?
Dude, I think Ray and Big T make it to the finals. I think they make it to the finals.
Ram timer, baby. Let's go. I think so. That would leave the top side would be Aches and Teep
versus potentially Nade and Scump.
Dude, what happens if Nade and Scump go up against Ray and Big T in the final?
That'd be epic.
For the Ultimate Duo.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
Anyway, action continues tomorrow.
Yep.
Live here on the ESL. But moving on. Gamefly. Little plug for them. We're going to be doing our Gamefly.
Somebody won something yesterday.
They did. They won something. I didn't even know someone won something. So I wasn't even happy. But someone won something apparently.
I'm extremely happy that somebody won.
A Gamefly subscription contest.
That guy
yesterday. That dude right there. B_rap 1987. You want a Gamefly subscription?
Congrats.
So, woohoo! Good stuff for you. We're going to be giving another subscription away 5 p.m. Eastern when we do our Gamefly sort of fight night. Me versus you. I'm obviously going to win because I'm a better gamer than you. To win, all you have to do is go on Twitter, follow MLG, and retweet our Gamefly tweet.
Yep.
Pretty simple stuff. Winner will be selected later on today. As well as that, game battles with some awesome stuff going on today as well. Have 4v4 MLG Variant 250 series at 6 p.m. Eastern, and the 2v2 AR and SMG S&D 250 series.
Is that one where like one person has to use an AR, the other has... All right, that's pretty cool.
It's fun, dude. What I really want to do is like a 4v4 snipers only. I want to bring back e-sniping, baby. E-sniping was great in Black Ops 2.
Good for you. Anyway.
Such a buzzkill, man. Out here, like killing the vibes.
Yep.
You're a horrible individual. Anyway, Quickscope. I kicked your ass yesterday.
Oh,
I don't know what happened yesterday.
Yeah,
it was like backwards day. That's probably never gonna happen.
No.
I'm gonna remind you for a while. I'm like, yeah, remember that time I kicked your ass?
Well, I would try and speak, and you would just scream and just kind of shake your head like a maniac.
It worked pretty nicely. Very, very nicely, actually.
I mean, it did work out for you. I mean, I even had a green wall shirt on yesterday. I couldn't win.
And you started every answer with Nature.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I just said his name a bunch of times.
You conveniently before every time you spoke, Nature came out of your mouth. Oh, convenient. Anyway, if you guys want to vote, it's very simple. Hashtag Quickscope Ben if you want to vote for me, and hashtag the Quickscope Matt.
Hashtag Quickscope Matt.
Every time. I just get. I sometimes get forgetful. You can vote on Twitter for whose opinion you... We'll reset the vote.
No!
Yes, reset the vote.
Let the people speak.
No, we haven't even... Nothing has been said yet! No!
The people know what I'm about to say.
No.
I'm so connected.
What are you about to say, Matt?
I am so connected with the people that they already know.
Refresh the vote. Anyway.
What am I going to say?
So if you're unfamiliar with how the Quickscope works, it's pretty interesting segment. We'll ask a question. One person will answer. The other person then has to counter-argue, regardless of whether they agree or disagree. New rule coming in today, because you brought in a new rule yesterday. You ready for this one?
Yep.
So, after every question, you have 1 minute of complete uncontested silence to give a constructed or well-thought-through answer. So I'm going to time it. I've got my stopwatch ready and waiting.
Is this written down, like in rules?
Yeah,
yeah. It's nowhere on my piece of paper.
So you have 1 minute. I'm going to ask you the first question. You have a minute of silence, and I have a minute of silence. But after that, no holds bars. I'm going to floor your argument. I'm going to be like, yo, depict it.
Depict it.
We'll give 3 minutes of depicting this. Move on to the next question. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 1. Matthew J. Morello shall go first.
My middle name does not begin with a J.
It's James, by the way. All right. Question. Which fighter game is the most competitive of all time? Go.
The most competitive fighting game of all time is Super Smash Bros. Melee. The Melee edition of Super Smash, not the new one. I think when you go and see a Smash tournament live, it's unlike anything else. I think I know the crowd at Anaheim was phenomenal. And then you have some of the best fighting game players of all time that play Smash. It's one of the only ones I think everybody generally plays. Also, it says here, who's your favorite fighter to use across all fighting games? Is this a secondary question, or are we doing a whole minute on that one too? Oh, okay. So I'm just supposed to talk about Smash. Okay, yeah, but I think Smash, definitely the best fighting game for competitive all time. The Melee, though, the Brawl version was not that good. I believe it was too slow. I think that was the issue that the fighting game community had with it. You can also, you can go now. At 50 seconds. Oh, Ben cannot speak. Oh, well, vote for me. Because Smash is awesome, Mario is awesome, Mario will vote for me.
Time.
Oh.
Exactly a minute. Minute 20.
I'll start up.
Okay, all right. You ready?
Yep.
So Matt is completely wrong. Completely ignore everything that just came out of his mouth. He has no idea about fighting games whatsoever. Quite frankly, the fact that he said honestly delusional. Absolutely delusional. Mortal Kombat, best fighting game series of all time. It's just epically epic. Don't be typing in the chat. That's cheating. No cheating. Mortal Kombat, the best fighting game. It's absolutely awesome to play. As someone who recently got into the series, I can say it's extremely addicting. And a very addictive game. Also, I beat Matt at it, so it has to be the best fighting game of all time. That's just the way, I guess, it works. I destroyed you, don't even give me that face. That's 36 seconds gone. I'm trying to think of other reasons why Mortal Kombat is so fun. The brutality and the fatalities, the gore. Who doesn't love gore? Everyone loves a little bit of gore in video games. It makes it that little bit more epic, to be completely honest with you. Plus the tournaments. Hype, man. I think that goes across the board with all fighting games, though. Like, just pure hype in the competitive tournaments, and that will be time in 3, 2, 1. Vote for me, I'm better. Okay. All right, so now we have kind of 3 minutes, couple of minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes?
Well, just a couple of minutes. I think you're delusional.
What tournament have you seen from Mortal Kombat that's been really hyped?
never
seen one. Never seen one, right? Okay,
that's
yeah.
just Street.
You could have argued Street Fighter. I would have said that would have been. You could have argued Tekken. You just argued Mortal Kombat because we play it and people like it.
Exactly.
Smash, though, definitely.
Who doesn't love Mortal Kombat?
Smash definitely better.
Honestly,
so much fun to watch in person. I mean,
dude, Smash is absolutely awesome.
When I was with EG, I loved watching the Smash guys plays. It was PPMD and then
fun.
Justin Wong.
It's
pretty epic.
It's
pretty
hype.
epic.
I actually
one of the best parts of Anaheim for me was watching the Smash.
Really?
It was awesome. Yeah, the crowd is so into it.
Dude, I speaking of crowd, I watched a top 5 sort of crowd reaction to Smash. Dude,
Epic.
Yo, bring one up. Bring one up. YouTube search.
Epic.
Bring up like top reactions to Smash, or like top 5 reactions to Smash, because the guy they get so into it.
All right, let's
top 10 reactions. Is this gonna be? Dude, you went with like put like competitive reaction. This is why we don't let him. Oh, hype. There you go.
Where?
The top 10 most hype reaction videos. One down.
Got you.
All right, pause. Full screen. Just want to give Smash some love.
So I end up winning this one.
No, it's not over yet. I still have a minute and a half to prove why Mortal Kombat is better.
You just agreed with me, telling you implored me to open up a video about the game that I'm talking about.
Because I'm right. Imagine if the COD crowd. You skip it like halfway through, because we don't want to watch it. Put it like halfway through the video. That's not half, Matt. That's a quarter of the way through. Honestly, the #1 clip is insane. Put it halfway through, Matt. Don't be that guy. There you go.
Look at this.
Look
and you're going to argue there's a fighting game better than this? Look at this. These people are just mounding on top of each other. My brother plays in local Smash tournaments here.
Does he really?
Yeah, shout out to Mike, getting his ass beat by locals every day. But he loves to play.
Damn, I did not know that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Huh. There's a place by my house that holds like Smash tournament like every Friday or something like that. You guys play.
Is there like prices?
Yeah. Like some money.
Dude, I just love crowd reaction.
Like, this game is so epic. Like,
how do you not love this game? The crowd just the #1 clip is insane. Absolutely insane. I watched the #1 clip and I was like screaming. I was just screaming at the screen. I was like, this is not real life. Like, what is going on? Where are we at right now? This is gonna be what, like number 4? Oh, this is number 2.
But Smash brings a reaction. Dude, the crowd at Anaheim last year was so sick for Smash. Look at him go. Oh!
Look at the crowd! Hype! Hype, man. They're in like a church, too.
They're in a church,
They're in a church. They don't care.
There's like pews and stuff. They're playing on the altar.
Jesus approves.
This is the one? This is number 1?
Dude, this is insane. Oh, wait, no. These are honorable mentions.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. This is it. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, shit.
Watch this.
Oh, my God.
They both have
Watch
one
this.
life.
Watch
This
this.
is the last part of the finals. Oh, no way. No way.
Watch
Oh!
this. What? It gets insane. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh!
You're like, yeah. And then you're like, whoa, okay.
Oh! No.
Oh, my God.
Who wins? Who wins? He's coming back! No!
Dude, oh, my fucking.
Oh! No!
Oh, my God, dude.
How long does this go on for? Look how far off the map they are. What? Her character was at the bottom of the screen.
This is just insane. And then finally he wins. Dude, that has to be
That
the
was so
most
sick.
insane.
All right, you
Look
bring
at
it back to
that,
us. You can bring it back to us, but I think that
That was sick.
you pretty much agreed with me by
Oh,
showing a video.
absolutely. Absolutely, man. That game is epic. My only sort of resting leg was I beat you at Mortal Kombat.
Right, yeah, I was the only wrestling leg. So,
All right,
I
who's
will
your
take
favorite
question
fighter
1.
to use across all games?
You can go first.
I'm gonna say Pikachu. Who doesn't love Pikachu? I don't even need a minute. Pikachu, enough said, man. Everyone's favorite
I'm
Pokemon.
trying to pick between 2 characters.
Who you trying to pick between? No one is as badass as Pikachu.
I think my favorite character to play as in fighting games is Link. Link is a lot of fun to use.
You were talking about.
in,
When were you talking about Link? It was the other day, right?
He's really fun to use in Smash.
Oh, man.
It was between him or Sub-Zero for me.
You love Sub-Zero.
I love Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero's pretty.
Sub-Zero, so like the design of just him as a character
It's cool.
is so sick. But I think in fighting games, I love just Link's like moveset, like the bow, the sword, the bombs, the spin to come back on the map, recover. I'm a fan of Link.
Okay.
I think that's probably who I would pick.
I just like Pikachu. Pokemon. Pikachu.
I would argue Jigglypuff is more fun to play than Pikachu.
Yo, Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
Dude, Pikachu though. Pikachu the real MVP. Dude, I'm still over that video, man.
Yeah.
That #1 video, that was insane. Anyway, you in that.
Yep.
Because
I'll take that
apparently
one as well.
we're back to how it's
2-0,
supposed to be.
yep. This is the Quickscope has returned to normalcy.
What is the best hardpoint map in AW?
You go first or I go first?
You go first. And go.
The best hardpoint map in Advanced Warfare is Retreat Hardpoint. Retreat Hardpoint plays closest to the Black Ops style kind of hardpoint that we know and love. Has those long lanes people like to rotate to. Has 2 pretty much great hills that you can take a ton of time on. The low hill and that, up top, that 5th hill. I think also starts out with that center hill. That's a lot of the great maps in Call of Duty for hardpoint have started with in the past. I know Biolab, it's a little bit one-sided off to the side. You look at another map like Solar. It's not real. I mean, it's in the middle, but it's not really easy to contest. Nothing really goes on besides long-range fights. I think Retreat's kind of built perfect in that way. Reminds me a little bit of, Slums had it in that first, area. Standoff had it in that first area. Raid even had it too, to the right. 3 great maps. Retreat plays the closest to those.
Okay. Good argument. I'm going to start off by saying I don't think we should be looking at maps which play like Black Ops 2. Completely different game. Different pace. Retreat, very good hardpoint, but I think Detroit is the better hardpoint map in AW simply because of the way it's laid out. Fast-paced gunfights. So yeah, just a ton of kills all the time. It's awesome to watch. you kind of really get to appreciate AW in that sense. Really, just that massive tempo shift from old COD to this COD, because it's a very, very different game. Plus, I don't really think you can play this hardpoint like you can the past hardpoints in Black Ops 2, for example. It's a completely different game mode at this point. To think it's the same is completely delusional. The way that you play it, very, very different. And Detroit really highlights those key differences for me in the terms of, like, you can push so aggressive and you can just rack up a load of kills. And who doesn't like watching a load of kills go down in Call of Duty? Done.
I would argue that Retreat gives you that fast-paced gameplay, and it also gives you classic gameplay as well. You know, the lobby hill, the third one, that definitely, you know, allows for fast movement in, the dashing, the jumping up over the doorways. Even, you know, when you're attacking Turtle, jumping over, you know, pool wall definitely adds that double jump in there. And then it also gives you the good classic vibe. Like, you never really see, like, crazy double jumps, like, down on the low hill. It's usually kind of just straight gunfights. And that first hill as well, it doesn't really, you know, promote double jumping into the hill, kind of just dashing side to side. I think it's the most evenly balanced map out of all of them when you look at, you know, rotations. You know, rotating wrong will hurt you bad on Retreat. Detroit, so, like, small, you can get away with it. And
I
then
mean,
it also
to
still
a
has those
degree.
fast gun engagements. We've seen some of the highest kill games on Hardpoint on Retreat.
Yeah, we've seen some of the big ones on Detroit as well. Like, Detroit kind of has that same element of old schoolness where, you know, you anchor between, what, Garage and Yellow Hill. You need to make sure that you lock down that Glass Atlas, otherwise you basically screw your team over. You have to fight for those spawns, so it gives you that aspect of thinking about Hardpoint, but at the same time, it's just so fast-paced. There's just always gunfights, all the time. I feel like Retreat sometimes gets a little bit, I won't say stale, but I agree.
I don't think...
To be honest, when you look at Hardpoint, I think they're the two best maps.
Oh, but by far the two best maps.
I think you can maybe... I mean, Solar's okay.
Biolab, meh.
There's something about Biolab, man. Just as a map now, I don't know whether it's just like my hatred for CTF and Uplink has just really come through, and I'm like,
I don't hate it that much on Uplink.
CTF, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Search and Destroy, it's okay. Hardpoint's okay. I don't know.
I think Retreat offers the best of everything for Hardpoint.
Retreat's a really good map.
Yeah.
I wish we could play Retreat, Search and Destroy.
Seems like the fans have agreed as well. Did that actually get added to ranked play? I actually saw somebody, I think, on the...
What?
Yeah, we can close that one down. I actually won that one. Let me see if I can find the thread.
Are you
I think
serious?
somebody said that Retreat Hardpoint ended up in ranked play somehow.
Retreat.
I know,
S&D.
Retreat S&D. Yeah, Retreat S&D.
What? Dude, that has to be a bug.
Has to be.
There's no way.
But yeah, no, Retreat S&D somehow ended up in ranked play. Very odd.
I wonder what they were doing. To like...
Just hanging out.
No, I mean, in terms of what were Sledge doing to rank play in the first place. Were they maybe adding Drift?
Can't tell you.
Finally... Cheat. Do you know what really annoys me?
Mm-hmm.
When you go on like private match and momentum is still there in the esports mode. Just really...
It bothers you that much?
It really bothers... I don't know why. It just bothers me. It's not... You just get rid of it. Just, ugh. Anyway.
Yep.
Alright. Is there any way to improve S&D from its current state? Yes.
Well,
I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna make it short and sweet.
Oh, okay.
Over a minute. I think you should ban overkill. I think by banning overkill, S&D then gets a little bit more interesting, and buffing pistols. Those two things combined, fix, search, and destroy. You then have, if you want to snipe, guess what? You can't just pull out your ASM1 and just blame someone down. You have a pistol, which can actually kill things, and it really makes you think a little bit more about your class.
I think S&D probably the most fun game mode to watch in competitive.
Always.
I know we haven't gone longer in S&Ds because, you know, time constraints and whatnot, because it would just make tournaments run
Is
like
it
really
rounds?
long. Yeah, as in rounds. But what if you got... It wouldn't really help anything. What if you got rid of, like, CTF as a game mode altogether and just made the S&Ds longer?
So rather than make two,
So you'd have
you
two.
would still so you'd have two S&D. So it'd go hardpoint, S&D.
Would it go?
Uplink.
Would you try and do it
What?
differently? Because I think S&D people love it. I think it should go longer than first to 6.
So what you would do?
I would have to see the options in the game.
Hardpoint.
You'd have to go. No, you'd have to go.
S&D first to like 15.
No, because you would. I think you can go.
That could.
Because right now, an average S&D game ends around what, 10 minutes?
I'd say yeah.
A flag game's
Fair.
about 10 minutes.
Respawn. Yeah.
Respawns
Hardpoint,
usually go.
about
Respawns
8.
usually go like faster. Like a hard point never really goes the full 10 minutes. I feel like.
Yeah. Very rare.
Very rare goes. The
It'll
full
be
10 minutes.
hardpoint's around about 8 minutes. Your uplinks
7-8 minutes. Your
probably around there.
uplinks.
Uplink around about 8. If you have
Your uplinks if it goes the distance
10.
10.
Maybe OT.
Maybe. I think you can extend those S&Ds and just add more rounds to win.
Would you so what would your
Would
series
you
look
extend it and have like one team play offense for the first like 4 or 5
Yes,
rounds,
I think
and then
that'd
the
be awesome.
next team play offense for
Yep.
the 4 or 5 rounds? I think that would be pretty cool.
like? That's how it used to be.
Oh, really?
Way back.
Fun.
Yeah.
Go into the private
That's-
games.
I'm doing it right now. Well, you can throw over to the Xbox whilst we brainstorm about ways we can improve competitive Call of Duty. Touch your online profile. It's all good. All right, so private match,
It's a private match.
game setting,
Go to S&D.
eSports, search and destroy. See, why is momentum still that bugs me, man?
Go to options. See what we got.
boop, boop.
Game options, score limit.
So
So you can go to 12.
You could theoretically set it to unlimited though, and just have that cap, and be like, "Yo, first 15 wins."
Because that looks crappy. I think first to
Really?
first to 12. Go back. First to 12.
Round switch, 3 rounds.
No, it would be, how many rounds can you go up in this? Up. So you would switch rounds every 4. So you would do 4 attack, 4 defense, 4.
that
No,
would
because
work.
one team would get an advantage.
Right.
It'd have to be.
2 or 3.
No, it'd
Three
have to be
now. It'd have to
2.
be 2.
So you'd have 2 offense, 2 defense, 2 offense,
But
2
that wouldn't
defense.
work, though.
No, because somebody would still get an
Oh, we're
advantage.
still getting an advantage.
There would have to be another option in the game. You couldn't do it with the way it currently is.
Unless you just round switched every round.
That's what we have.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's one way it would work. But I think if people want to get rid of CTF, I think just make the S&Ds longer, because that's what people like to watch. It also allows for like more strategy
what would your
too.
series? What would your series look like? Is my big concern with that. How do you make that
I
series?
mean, your best of
viable
3s would be hardpoint, uplink S&D,
with a longer S&D.
the longer S&D, and then your best of 5s would have to be. See, it's hard because you would love to throw like
Yeah.
S&D in game 3.
I would love to see 2 uplinks. I think uplink. I had this conversation with Mud Dog. Interesting
Yeah.
enough. I was like, if we had more maps for uplink, I would love to see just CTF completely thrown out and we play uplink. But we don't have enough uplink maps to make that
Right.
viable. We have 3, so it's like, do we just add another hardpoint in at that point? So it's like hardpoint S&D, hardpoint.
But then I
uplink,
feel like we don't
or
have enough
is it
hard
hardpoint
points. It would
S&D?
get stale.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think just in general need more maps. I think
CTF is just kind of hanging on
by a thread.
by a thread. It's more.
Yeah.
We'll keep it because we can't really replace it.
Right.
That's what it seems like at least. But I'm not a fan of CTF in this game. 7.5 respawn delay. What do you reckon? Would that improve or not improve?
I think it would make the spawns more stable. But then does it take all the action out of the game? Does it become like 3 ARs camping?
But then does it give you that, oh, we got 4 down. This is a big advantage as opposed to right now where it's like, hey, we got 4 down. No worries, I'm going to spawn on that flag. Woohoo!
I think it would play more like Black Ops 2 where you were playing to just like win that one gunfight in the other team's base.
Does that make it more...
And it penalizes the team for pushing up.
Does it, though?
It does.
With how quick you can move?
It does. Black
But
Ops
what-
2,
alright, so but
Black
what would be
Ops
better?
2, we
What would
would
be better?
sit mid-map and we would wait for Teep to get near the flag. We would kill them. We would kill 2. Teep would win the one gunfight, pull the flag, and then it's like a 3-on-1. And
But
then you win.
what's better for competitive game? Something that has that kind of structure where, okay, yeah, it's kind of annoying, or something which is kind of random?
Oh, obviously you'd want structure.
Right.
You wouldn't want randomness.
Because, like, the spawn's going to be random.
Then you're going to put people to sleep.
But are you, though, with how fast the game... Like, think about how fast you can travel in 2.5 seconds. Like, on this game. You can basically get across mid-bio, right? You can knee slide, dash, and you're, like, through.
Okay, if I pulled your flag and you're spawning up, and
But you
you're
deserve to cap
7
that flag.
seconds away.
You deserve.
Right,
If you
but
get 4
deserve
down,
it.
you deserve that
to
flag.
cap that flag. But what I'm saying is, I would never get in that situation because I would just wait in my base. I would kill 2 or 3 people pushing, and then I would have one person just sneak around, win that one gunfight on the guy defending your base, and it's capped every time. So it's like, it's like the team that's trying to act. That's the problem with Call of Duty in general with CTF. It's like
backwards.
you get penalized for trying to push into the other team's base to get the flag.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
It's got to do with the time to kill. That's really the thing. It's time to kill so fast.
Yeah. I think you mentioned it the other day. People really don't realize how quick the time to kill actually is.
Oh, AW is
it's
just as fast as Ghost time to kill.
It's really quick, and
Yeah.
people kind of. I think it's the movement, like, because it adds a little bit extra. It's like, oh, you know, you can dash.
Yeah.
It keeps you alive for an extra couple of seconds, but like, whoo, you're up real quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, you win that. So moving on to the next one. If you could take one sniper rifle from any other COD and bring it to AW, what would it be? It's you first.
This one I don't have much contributing on. I know.
I love these questions.
Oh yeah, these questions are great. I know everyone talks about the intervention. Don't really know too much about it. That seems to be like the fan vote for it. But I like the DSR from Black Ops 2. I thought that was a
Solid
really
pick.
cool sniper rifle.
Solid pick.
That's kind of what I would go with because I know that the best. Like I could easily say intervention. You're like, oh yeah, fans love it, but I have absolutely no idea about
Barrett
it.
50 cal as well.
Oh, there's a.
The Barrett
Yep.
was like.
I would say I liked using the DSR from Black Ops 2.
We won't even count this as a question.
So
'cause it's
yeah,
not
it's
fair
like
on you.
kind of like.
But there's 3, I think. Barrett 50. Intervention. Everyone loves the intervention. The DSR was actually really good.
The
sniper.
DSR was actually really
I,
cool.
I love the noise DSR made. Like,
Yeah.
when you blame someone, you're like, ah, destroyed.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And the what was it called from COD 4? No, M4A3, maybe. I've forgotten. Completely forgotten.
I don't know.
Someone in the chat will probably write it down and be like, yo, how do you not bring that gun in?
The M4OA.
Is that what someone put?
Yeah.
Then that.
See
But
the
yeah,
L9A1.
You got the intervention, yeah, and the M4. Barrett 50 as well. They're basically the snipers.
Yeah.
I feel that everyone kind of looks at and is like, yep, that's what I would love to see in. But anyway,
I'll give you that one. The Quickscope.
it's back to normal.
Back to normal today.
Woohoo!
I got a 4-1 victory. Nope, Mortal Kombat
Wob wob.
needed today.
'Cause that's how
Maybe.
we decide.
Sometime this week we end up with a game of Mortal Kombat. But
We will.
cast off.
Yes, season 2 officially started yesterday. We picked 5 lucky people to progress through to the later stages. Continues again tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on MLG.tv/ESR. And it's interesting.
Winner
This
gets to go
season.
cast at X Games.
Yes, that's what you're fighting for. But we actually draft our casters. Myself, Matt, and Puckett going to be picking our pairs. We're going to sort of get a little bit of competitive nature between us 3.
Yeah.
Who can sort of make the best pair. Of course, though, only one will ultimately be progressing through to the X Games.
What are you going to do with your pair?
I'm going to sit him down and give him a pep talk. I'm going to give him a handbook
Get them all
of tips and
types of hype.
tricks. Yep. Feed him some energy drinks.
Yep.
Get him bouncing. Get him popping.
The X Games is so much fun too.
Dude, the X Games is such a fun event. Dude, I can't wait for you to experience X Games from a casting perspective this year. Cause it's
Yeah,
so,
I didn't cast last year.
Dude, it's so it's like, it's just chill. It's just so chill. It's hot, but it's just chill.
I was there just watching concerts, watching people play
Yeah,
COD.
you really, actually, yeah, you got to
I
have
had
the
a great
fun.
weekend, yeah.
Yeah, you really had the more. Actually, I wish I kind of was doing that this time. Well, that sucks. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Obviously, entries closed for the cast off, as a lot of people have been tweeting at me saying, "Hey, I want to go. How do I enter?"
Yep.
Sorry, maybe season 3. Who knows? But anyway, for now, the commercial break. When we return, we're gonna be talking bottom line, and we're gonna be talking Pro League before we get up to a heads-up competition between myself and Matthew